Decadence. This is the Fast Food Podcast. Your boy Morgan Heights. And I'm with my two knowledgeable, intelligent, and illustrious co-hosts today.
Too kind.
One of them is called Drizzy Freckles.
Hello.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
Drizzy Freckles is on this Wild Boy Summer team.
Winter, bro.
Wild Boy Winter team.
Yeah,
And
man.
so now it's going to get really real. It's going to get really sticky out here. So prepare for that.
Pause.
But I'm going to call you Drizzy Freckles, a.k.a.
AKA.
I'm about to get in that air.
Oh, shit.
I'm
Okay.
about to get in that air.
Right.
Unfortunately, Trimmer couldn't be here today.
No. Don't say unfortunately. Man, no. He made an executive decision
he did.
to go Ibiza where it's sunny and left us in the cold.
Yeah.
Don't, unfortunately. Man made the executive decision.
Straight
Moving
up.
it swiftly.
Trim couldn't be here today. Salute to you, Trim.
Shout out to Trim.
Anchor.
Yeah.
Out in the sun, out in Ibiza.
Yeah.
Ibiza rocks, he went
Tanning his dick or something.
Him and Nero.
Rocking himself. You know them man there?
Beefer boy. That's what I'm calling him.
the
Bully beef.
You know the ones there?
Bully beefer boy.
So what we did, we thought I'd holler at one of my good brethrens, old school brethrens, not only just a friend of the show, but actually one of the fathers.
Founding.
One of the brothers that helped me start this thing off. And I didn't really want to say too much because I got gassed about it and I said, I'm going to get you on the show, bruv. But I really, really want a big shout out for this gentleman here, DJ Maintain, a.k.a. Maintain, a.k.a. Maintenance Man, a.k.a. fucked off to Africa because he was like, this is what I'm about and I'm better than all you motherfuckers.
AKA, there's not enough real money in the UK for me, so I'm going back to the motherland and touch that real money.
What God, mate.
Yes, it's good to see you both, man. It's good to see you both.
It's a blessing to have
It is,
you.
it really is. I've been waiting
to
to chop it up with you guys in this medium.
Come on.
Yes,
Come
man.
on.
And you know,
So,
we've
yeah.
grown a bit since you dispersed.
Sorry, say again?
We've grown. Pause.
Oh, yeah. Pause. Yeah.
We've grown a bit since
You have.
left.
You really have.
If you don't know, go back and listen to season 1. I'm part of season 2.
Yeah.
Season 1. I'm part
Just
of
season one.
season 1.
Yeah.
And you can hear the intelligent, soulful brothers Maintain who gave us a lot of gems in that season. And he's back today, so you can hear a few more. And he's going to give you some interesting, gems for us to talk about and to leave with us.
Yeah.
Because I believe you'll be going back home soon.
Yeah. I'll go back next week. So I'm going back next week.
So yeah, man, I'm proud to have you. I'm very happy to have you here. So this is your
Happy to be
fortnightly
here.
meal for pure decadence and luxurious self-indulgence. So grab a plate and cups because we're about to have a banquet of succulent nourishment and beverages. Cheers, motherfuckers.
Cheers.
Fast Food Podcast. This is episode 2 of season 3. Welcome. What's going on, people? Don't forget, you can catch us every fortnight on Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, Podbean, and we're also on YouTube as well. And on that note, I want to big up somebody who we was introduced to only a week ago.
Yeah.
And it's crazy how life is. Because I swear we mentioned on the last episode that someone else flopped.
Yeah, that messed up my energy for that show, man. I was so bent out of shape.
So I don't really want to put the negatives out.
Nah, we're done.
But,
Respect to you, brother. May you live long and prosper.
But one thing I've learned in life is when one door closes, another one opens. And I want to shout out Trebler.
Yeah, man.
Big up
Big up
Trebler.
cameraman
Big up
Trebler,
Trebler.
come through today.
Come through with the lighting.
Through fully equipped
Hey.
on his thing.
Yeah.
And I'm happy for you to be a part of this thing. And yeah, man, I'm in a good mood, man.
Yeah.
It's an honor to be here, guys.
Yeah,
It's an honour to have you, Trebler.
Welcome. We're doing this
Honour,
thing.
man.
Can I
Come
say, this is the first time I'm meeting a
Yeah,
Maintainers
it's the
Prime,
first time.
right?
Like, I feel like I know
Fuck.
Drizzy. Like,
But we communicate, like,
we communicate
IG and
on
stuff like
social
that.
media, right?
Yeah, that is nuts.
So
I
it's
didn't
easy to feel like I've met him before, but I haven't. This is the first time I'm
First
meeting
time, bro.
my Dominican brother.
that's the thing.
In
We
the
got that
physical.
we got that common place,
And
bro.
That's
the
mad.
thing about it is,
It's mad.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
But it's true. You've
First time I'm meeting him.
Never met, bro.
First time I'm meeting him.
But
I
we
feel
got
like
that
I know him
Dominican
already, just
bloodline,
through...
bruv. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, hint, but like, I might see him over there in the next couple of months or something, you know, I might be whining on someone's daughter, and then mentally I might just tap my shoulder like, "What's going on, bro?" Like, yes, family. And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll check you in a minute, mate. I gotta get back to what I was doing.
I'm a little bit. Speaking of whining, I've been watching you, brother.
Oh, okay,
bro. All right, so listen. It's two things.
Yeah.
You've been watching him whining.
Yeah. Pause. First thing, you're a tall brother.
Yeah.
Right?
Tall brother.
Only
Only 6'5", little something.
Yeah.
What do you mean maintain Drizzy?
I mean,
I think he is.
Yeah.
Or just a touch.
Yeah.
Right? You can't be whining girls 5'9".
Yeah.
Nah, well, see, that's the true. It depends. It depends what they like.
Right?
Yeah.
That's the first thing.
Okay.
Second thing, your Jordan Cement 4s
Yeah.
are destroyed.
This is true.
Like, you should not be going carnival in Jordan Cement 4s, my brother.
Why do that's another question I want to ask. Why do people go to carnival in their fresh crep?
Okay.
People have no respect for crepes.
Okay.
You see,
No
my
respect.
day, bruv, I couldn't listen. My mum and dad couldn't afford to get me the Jordan.
I respect that.
A man had just
this
Disrespecting
making me like
the 23,
Nah,
you know.
This story's
You
there.
saw us at carnival, all black crepes.
Okay.
This man's
black crepes.
flossing up the place in Cement 4s.
Okay.
Should I see what you posted? Should I keep him?
Left them in
Should I keep
Canada.
Cement 4s?
Shout out to my sis. I left them in Canada, man. I left
I
them in
don't want to
Canada.
see. This guy's
No,
too-
basically,
this guy's too
what had
flossy.
happened was the way
What had
my
happened
situation
was-
set up, these Cement 4s, they
Yeah.
were kind of going a little bit yellow, like around here, and I was
Right.
like, ugh. And I'm going Caravana, and I was like, yeah, that will go nice with the Jordan jersey, rocking that. I did not expect. I'll be honest, I didn't expect it to be a powder and paint party.
Oh.
But then I was having such a good time. My sneakers was the last thing I was worrying about.
He's fully committed. He's fully committed.
I didn't care.
Yeah, but you premeditated the whole move and went there in them crepes, bruv. That's a disrespect.
Yeah, I don't care. But you know what it is, bro? I'm getting less and less attached to my sneakers. Even though I'm getting more and more. Although I haven't bought any sneakers so far for the past month and a half. I feel pretty good about that.
It's like man that I see in the gym with fresh
That's
Vapor
dumb.
Maxes.
That's dumb.
Fresh Vapor Maxes. All right,
That's dumb.
Vapor Maxes cost about
170, 160, 170.
Yeah.
Yeah.
169. So, yeah.
Man are lifting weights and everything.
Yeah, they're dumb.
I can understand if you worn them out.
Yeah.
They're like,
Yeah.
all right, cool, I've done them.
Yeah.
I'm talking about fresh Vapor Maxes on while you're in the gym. You're mad.
And then I threw away some retro 11s when I was in Dominica for Carnival.
What did you beat those up as well?
Those were battered. Those were the original ones when Jordans were like 70 pounds or something. You remember when Jordans were like mad cheap?
That Concord colorway.
Yeah, the Concord one, the
Yeah.
white and black ones. But then I got another pair, so it's kind of like, I wasn't too worried about that.
I'm really upset with you, Trizzy.
So
I'm
apologies.
trying to hold it down.
Apologies.
Man threw away a pair of Cement
But I
4s and 11s.
But I see it, and the wickedest thing was, I remember I was going to say, like,
speak on
yo,
it.
fam,
Please speak.
What you
I
do with
respect
these
this.
sneakers, like, mistreating them? He's like, bruv, they're sneakers. They're to be worn. I was like, nah, bruv, you disrespected the
He
team.
went in on me.
And
You know,
I did.
I got the off-white Blazers. They're a little bit scuffed. They're not bad, just a little bit scuffed. I took a little, that fancy little photo I took.
Yeah.
Man was in Brussels on the stopover. Rare tear.
I was upset.
He jumped on me.
I was upset.
Pause. Jump.
Pause.
And the man beat up 2 pairs of Jordans in the space of 3 months.
I was upset with him.
He was upset.
Funny.
I can't do it. Like I park off my trainers, my crepes. They're specific. I got crepes for shop.
Yeah.
I got my crepes for when I go to the park with my son. I got crepes when I go to work. I got crepes when I'm crepping.
Yeah.
When I'm gonna do when I'm gonna do the all right. This is what time it is. These are the clean ones that come out the box. And I've got my gym trainers. Like gym trainers are not supposed to be proper trainers. In fact, people that wear Vapor Maxes to the gym, they're not even proper. You're not. What are you doing in them? They're not even for your feet. Like you're not supposed to run in them shits.
No.
Get proper. Like what you call them? What you call them shits? Now
Them shits.
they mold them. They
Yeah.
mold them.
I see what you're saying.
They don't even look
Nike
good.
Or you get some Prestos or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
When you go to the gym and you see us man in dirty off-key creps, you know he's on his team.
Yeah.
He's about gym.
Yeah, the
He's
Vapor Max
about
guys.
Vapor.
No, when I knew
them, bro.
you were on your thing, brother. Carnival Sunday, you turned up in all black Cortez. I was like, yeah.
Come on.
I think I might have put him. No, I'm joking.
Man's gonna claim that. Isn't he?
No, I'm joking. No, well, the subject of summer,
Yeah.
I want to run something past you guys because I had some interesting incidents that happened during the summer.
Right.
But one in particular, my boy said, I think that was your Tekashi moment.
What
Okay, so you know Tekashi's snitching and all that stuff. He's like, bro, I think that was your Tekashi moment.
What?
And it hurt my chest.
Wait a minute. So you're telling me you snitching in the summer?
Well, I'm going to tell you what happened, and then you let me know. You guys, we're family
so
here.
we deliberate.
Yeah, it's only the three of us here talking. No one else is
So
listening.
we're judge and
Do you know what I
jury
mean?
heights.
We're
We're judge and jury.
Bro, we're on Facebook Live, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's cool. All right, so I was out on a date.
Yo, shout out to Cam. Shout out to Benson, Angtite Kelly, Blessings, Sophie, Wagwan. Yeah, talk to
All
me.
right, so there's about 8 of us listening. All right, cool. So I went on this date, right? Went to go watch Lion King.
Okay.
Gas to watch Lion King again because I'm like, man, you know, that's shit you grew
What
up on. Do you know
cinema
what I mean?
chain was it?
This was Cineworld.
Cinema.
It's
Okay.
important. Nice seats. They're not chosen.
Good question.
Yeah, they're not
What,
chosen.
like a double
shit.
seat, or is it just like single?
Nah, the single, but their seats, their average seats are
You
pretty
lift
good.
the armrest up.
Nah,
Okay.
I did that when I was in another country. But that's none of your business.
Yeah, that's-
So anyway,
Sorry, I digress.
yeah, you're right. Yes, and so we're there watching Lion King now, right?
Yeah.
And then I can see this person. Now, me, I'll use glasses when I'm looking at stuff on the screen.
Right.
That's just how I don't want to play with my eyes and put flipping contact lenses on. So I wear it when I'm watching shit on the screen or on the computer, or whatever. So I'm gonna put my glasses on. Traders are going through. I see this woman put up her phone and starts recording some. So me, I'm not saying too much about it because I'm like, I'll take a little snap here and then. Like if a movie's starting, it says Avengers Endgame.
Yeah.
I'll quickly snap it so motherfuckers know that's where I'm at.
Yeah,
And that's me, I'm done.
Okay, cool.
But she's doing it through the trailers. All right, cool, whatever's the trailers, ain't nothing. She carries on doing it. And I was like, all right, cool, she'll probably stop when the film starts. Then, boom, screen goes black. Lion King. I was like, yeah, boy. The film starts. I am young. She's still filming. I was like, all right, cool. This is the big, everyone knows this.
Yeah, everyone knows
opening
this.
sequence
Yeah,
to the
Grand opening.
grand opening. All right, cool. But it's bothering me because it's like, I'm sitting here and it's she's where Maintain is. So it's like, I'm seeing it. I'm watching the film, but I just can see this fucking camera, this phone in the screen.
Right.
So all right, nothing. I thought after baby Simba gets raised in the air, and then they dash him somewhere, let him do his thing, she's gonna stop. She kept on filming, bro. Kept on filming. I was like, nah. Kept on. I was like, she's gonna stop.
All right. So I'm not gonna be racist here.
Right.
But what nationality was this? woman?
She was what's her name? That woman that works for Boris, Priti Patel.
Oh,
Yeah, she was Asian.
she was an Asian woman
She was an Asian woman
in the cinema.
in the cinema filming this thing, bro.
So it wasn't a FaceTime, it was a straight
Nah,
up video.
bro.
She was just filming the
filming,
screen.
bro.
Filming the
And
thing.
but she would stop, start again, stop, start again. So whoever she's gonna give the footage to, they're pissed because it plays, then it stops, and it comes up again. But anyway, so it got to a point and I'm like, this is really bothering my enjoyment of the film.
Yeah.
So I thought, let me give her one more go. She did it. So I took out some popcorn from my box and I dashed some popcorn at her to get her attention. But she pretended like she didn't see. So she kind of sat down in a chair a bit more, put her hoodie on, and stayed there for a few minutes. And then she started again. I was like, fuck this shit. So I jumped out of my seat and I went and I looked for security. I looked for some staff members. And I was like, hey, listen, someone's filming in there, man, and it's fucking up my enjoyment of the film. The guy was like, oh, really? I said, yes, man. What are you going to do about it? He goes, oh, would you like to show? I said, of course, I want to show you it is. It's fucking up my enjoyment of the movie. I took my man, I showed him who it was. There she is, right fucking there. She's right fucking there. I don't business, right there.
Have you ratted on her?
Bruv, she's right there. Not there, right there. He goes, oh, okay, cool. I went back in my seat, I sat down. I remember he asked 2 other people, and they was like, They went as well. And I'm like, you motherfuckers sat there sort of doing that. But because I leaded the charge, now you lot are like, there she is.
That's the way, innit?
It always takes one, innit? I felt like Jesus and they were just following, you know what I mean? So, all right, cool. So then he goes and gets the big supervisor, Jesus, man. He went and got the supervisor. Supervisor comes, you could tell he was suited and booted. He has his little name tag on, you know what I mean? His name was probably Paul or Simon or something.
Smelling like links.
Yeah, that man there, do you know what I mean? And he comes and he's like talking to the other guy and I can see him trying to get my attention. So I look. And again, he was like, waved his hand. He's like, I said, there, man. Right there. So he went and spoke to her. They made her get up and they smoked on the side and all that. So I'm like, cool, let me watch the film. And now it's getting good. Luckily, it happened before the big fight. Right. I'd have been fucking pissed. Right. I was pissed off already. Anyway, Chiller did it. You get up now, film's done. Guy goes to me, yeah, thanks for letting us know. We're gonna speak to her and like let her know this is not allowed.
So
Ruddy.
They didn't evict her,
bruv. I don't think she came back. To be fair.
Yeah.
So I'm not leaving. Now, you know the escalators in the O2. I'm going down it now. So I'm going down it. I see the security guard going up the other way. Now, I remember this face from when I walked into the cinema. Right. I'm good at remembering faces. Walking through now, I get to about where not Slug and Lettuce, there's some little bar in there or whatever in the O2. I get to there, this guy's tapping on my shoulder. Deep breathing. Oh, sorry, man. Oh, sorry, yeah. So you're the guy who made us aware that person was filming. I said, yeah. He goes, would you mind if we take your number in case we need to take it further? I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Yeah. Chat skeptic. He's like, because she's saying she's a lawyer. I was like, shit, no fucking lawyer, bro. Don't fall for that. She's a lawyer. A lawyer for what? What does that mean? Bro, he goes, she's a lawyer. I'm like, don't believe that. How does that justify what she's doing? She knows that's illegal. She can't be a lawyer. What's she a lawyer? Fucking dumb shit.
These people in the cinema are dumb.
Dumb. He goes, can you take your number? I said, all right, I guess. So he took my number. And then, and my boy was like, yeah, bro, that was your Takashi 6ix9ine.
Right.
Moment.
Yeah,
I'll go first.
All right, you go first.
I'll go first.
I've got bone to pick.
Oh, shit. Okay. All right.
What's new, Heights? What's new? All right. I would say, since it was ruining your enjoyment, and you paid your money, your hard-earned money to watch a film without interruption. I would say you're well within your rights.
Thank you very much.
When you first said it, I was ready to just slew you. I was just ready from the jump. But I agree with you. I reckon you did the right thing.
Thank you very much.
Now, I think you go to the cinema way too fucking much.
That's none of your business. First of all,
you go to the cinema way too fucking much.
You trying to go Joker, yeah?
And yeah.
Yes. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Fuck you, ain't a Joker.
You're always at the motherfucking cinema.
Yeah.
And the lady was just trying to catch. That might be the only time she's ever been to the cinema. She's probably never gonna go there again. And she just wanted to catch the thing so that she could watch it on her own, in her own confinements, and do her thing. And you spoilt her time, man.
This is the type of guy, yeah. He's one of the people who go. Where's that Blue Lagoon place?
Blue Lagoon.
You know, the water's just mad blue and people go and swim in it. Is it Norway or something like that?
Oh, Norway, Northern Lights, Iceland. Yeah.
You're the type of motherfucker to go there, and before you even get in, you'll be taking bare pictures, and you'll be looking at it through your phone, and you'll be like, I better get in now. Bruv, if that's your first time at the cinema, why are you recording it?
Because she might wanted to capture the moment. There's a moment there. This is like, what did you watch? This is
Lion King, bro.
Lion King in animation, but turned into a movie, into a big film. It's amazing. It's like, it's in awe. She wants to show it, and she wants to.
I hear all of that, but there's ways and means.
Okay, all right.
She's fucked up.
All right. I was gonna say, when we went to watch Endgame,
I would have snitched.
And I know if someone had sat in front of you for Endgame, you would have been pissed.
Heights would have picked them up himself.
No, but because I was with a date, I didn't want to look like stereotypical guy. You know what I mean?
I'm that guy that when I go to the cinema, if you make too much noise, I'm going to say something to you.
Facts.
When you go, then bear noise, bear talking about, shut up!
Shut your mouth, rude boy.
I'm trying to watch Spider-Man the 2.
That's what I'm saying.
Relax.
You gotta relax. You gotta relax.
See that bit? Shut your mouth. But so I commend you for that. But you and Takashi are not the same people.
Thank you, man.
Yes.
I just wanted to fucking get that clarified.
We got you, Drizzy.
We got you.
We got
Safe, man.
We're running a little bit late today. So we're on Facebook Live right now. I want to shout out a few people.
Go on.
Sophia, big up Cav, Antat Benson, Kelly, Antat Shanzi B, Wagwan, my brother, Dominic, Wagwan, Calvin, Wagwan, Carissa,
big up.
blessings. Yes, Antat Kaya,
All right.
Amanda, Wagwan, yo, Joanna, yo,
Joanna,
big up, Simon,
Why you doing me like?
So it's this time of the day. It's the time of the session, time of the show where we do One's Got to Go. We've got a lot to talk about, so we're not really going to be on a long thing. If you want to listen to the Fast Food podcast, make sure you go to iTunes, SoundCloud, Spotify, and YouTube, and all of that. But we're going to spend maybe 5 minutes on this segment,
All right,
cool, because we always do it and it's important.
It's big.
One's Got to Go.
Yeah.
If you look on my Facebook wall, the latest post is of 4 movies, classic movies
By the legendary
Eddie Murphy that came out in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah. Late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
Early to mid 90s.
Right, so basically one of these movies was never made. Yeah. One of them. Trading Places. Boomerang.
Correct.
Coming to America.
Each and every time. 2's on the way.
And Beverly Hills
Cop 1.
One of them doesn't exist. One of them was never made and thought of. Which one? Let's go.
Beverly Hills Cop.
Oh, you're killing me.
Now, we're not spending long on this.
Axel Foley.
Let me just say, right? That was his Hollywood crossover blockbuster thing, right? So it had a lot of, for me, dead one-liners.
Really?
Yeah, for me. You're right. It was typical a buddy cop film, right? But let me finish. Let me finish. You know what Boomerang did for me as a young black male on my esteem? Like, it was a black advertising company. Black CEOs, black management, black everything. You wanted to work there.
Yeah, man.
You didn't want to be the main character. You just wanted to work where he worked.
Bruv, that was Wakanda in the city.
Yeah, exactly. Drizzy.
You know what I'm saying?
Big up for that.
And we had a young
and a young Halle Berry coming on the scene. Fresh and clean.
Juicy.
So Boomerang, I can't get rid of Boomerang.
Can't get rid of Boomerang. Okay.
That's why.
Right.
Trading Places and Trading Places.
Trading. I can't believe so many people on my Facebook.
You know what? But I think that's a generational thing. Though.
Probably, yeah.
I think a lot of people.
It's a generational thing.
It's a generational thing. So Trading Places ain't going nowhere. And Coming to America's coming to America. Like, come on, like
for real.
It's just an amazing film.
So you're going with
Beverly Hills Cop.
Okay. Drizzy Freckles.
You see, the thing with Boomerang is, you know that strange chick he had? She was like, oh, yeah, why don't you come over for a cup of tea? Man said to her, I wouldn't come over for a cup of tea if Jesus was pouring it. Bruv. Bars.
Nah, I know who that was. Was that Tisha
from
Campbell?
Martin, yeah. Yeah. Martin's girlfriend. Yeah. From the show Martin.
Pure.
It was just, man. I watched it again the other day and I was like, you know what, bro? This film is, in his catalogue of movies, is very underappreciated. Not underrated, underappreciated.
Yeah. My wife didn't see it. And I was like, we stopped whatever we was doing. I was just chatting to him. Yeah, Boomerang. What's that? I just put it straight on. I bought it on the Sky box office.
Shout out to Samantha.
Yeah, each and every time.
Straight away for you, Samantha. But Samantha on my post said she's never seen Boomerang. I almost stopped talking to her.
Ooh.
Almost.
Actually,
this was like, I can't even really fuck with you. But I love you. I still love you, Samantha. But you can't actually say out loud, I've never seen Boomerang. You can't. Keep that to yourself.
Yeah.
Or inbox. Or
WhatsApp or something.
And say, you know what, I haven't seen it. Tell me about it. But don't say that.
Game of Thrones start putting a little raven, send it out.
But we've actually kind of digressed. What's got to go for you, Drizzy?
You know what, It was it was difficult because I think all Even you could have put Golden Child in there. You could have put probably Nutty
But we
Professor in there.
didn't. So
but we
what?
didn't.
So what?
Okay.
What went for you, brother?
Personally,
Look at drawing it out. Come on, bro. What?
you know what? Maintain. I think I'm gonna have to go with you, bro.
Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah. Just because, and I love Beverly Hills Cop. I even bought my brother the Brock set. Like, it's a sick film.
Yeah, don't get me
but
wrong.
it's just the other three.
It's just better.
The other three, and I think Beverly Hills Cop 2 might be better than Beverly Hills Cop 1, maybe, potentially. When they went to like the
Debatable.
play, you know what I'm
The
saying?
thing is, you got Beverly Hills Cop and you got 48 Hours.
Oh,
True.
my God.
Another one.
Jesus Christ.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm gonna begrudgingly say, oh my gosh, man, like Eddie.
Beverly Hills Cop.
Shout out to Eddie. Dolomite's coming at the end of the month. Netflix, check that out. I'm gonna go with Beverly Hills Cop begrudgingly.
Heights. I can't wait for this one.
Yeah.
Look at the grid on
He
his
always
face.
goes last as well.
Yeah.
He's so tight.
I'll keep it 100 and
As you say, keep it a buck.
I'll keep it a buck. Ultimately, the hardest one's got to go.
Pause.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
It's all four movies are special to me.
Of
man.
course.
Like I know Trading Places is a that generational thing.
Yeah.
Because actually it was come out way before we could watch that shit.
Yeah.
Because you know Eddie's movies were quite adult shit. Like
there was
Trading
titties in there. There was
Places,
bear cussing.
My uncle was watching Trading Places.
Yeah.
I was 6 maybe.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, "Rah, what's that?" And when Eddie's got the house party and he's just got the women with their titties and
Bit of coke going on. Yeah.
Jamie Lee
like,
Curtis
she
was
was
in
fine.
it.
Yeah.
Dan Aykroyd.
That's
Like
a lot.
big boy actors.
But like when I dived into watching Trading Places, the actual movie itself, the way it was written, the way that obviously Eddie Murphy, the background he came from in the movie, from being just a fucking tramp,
Street hustler.
basically be taken in by the two guys,
Winthorpe and what was the other one's name, man? Winthorpe. Your parents will love you if they call you Winthorpe. I'm just calling it.
Remember when
Gaylord, no?
Yeah, remember when they got him into the house and he was like, "Right, this is mine.
Yeah.
The hi-fi is mine.
Yeah.
The TV is mine." It was like, "Yeah, you own that. That's your shit." And he picked up the vase and he was like, "What?" So I could, and he started throwing the vase around. And he dropped the vase and they were like, "Yeah, that's yours. Don't worry about it. It's cool." He goes, "How much it costs?" And I can't remember what they said it cost. Well, when they told him, he's like, maybe I shouldn't drop that. And then they were like, then he was like, "Oh, so can I drop?" And they were like, whoa. And what happened in the movie, the way the twists and turns of the movie, the way it went off, it was like almost like seeing a black man come up.
For sure.
And thrive. And actually the white guy in the movie is the prick.
Yeah.
And the white guy in the movie is the person who's on the down. Now, let's not get twisted. Like, Eddie Murphy in most of his movies always seems to be in control of the way he's portrayed.
Right.
And I think that's
just good.
very, very important.
Yeah, man.
And especially back then where there wasn't a lot of black people getting roles.
That's why I feel
like,
Boomerang was important.
Yes.
And that's it. So like Trading Places is mad. So again, Trading Places, I thought about that. Boomerang, bro. Boomerang.
Heights just gave me the dead eye contact there.
Right, let's do some shout outs before we
You know there was. There was. It's been about to
man moving like Takashi right now.
Maria.
Let me take a sip of Wilder.
Wagwan Sam. Barbara, big up yourself.
Yes, Barbara.
Shorty said, "Man said that like Wakanda in the city. That's the bar of the year."
Thank you, brother. I'll take that.
I told you.
She was like, "Oh, don't talk to me. I don't care."
I don't care. You know, those ones. She does really.
Mr. Lovejoy. Wagwan, bruv, my G. We're gonna have him on the show, you know.
Mr. Lovejoy.
Big comedian. We're gonna have him on the show.
With a name like that, I feel like you should join the Wild Boy Winner team. You know what I mean?
Mr. Daly, Wagwan, Jonathan, Chris, Wagwan, Dave.
Yeah, them shots are cute, but let's get back to I want to hear what your thing is, bro.
We're talking about Boomerang now.
Boomerang, the bomber.
So I used to watch Boomerang with a brethren of mine that I went to school with. Shout out to Sarah. So I used to go Sarah's yard, sip juice, say hello to her parents, go upstairs. Like cool, very cool, like very very cool surroundings.
Someone's
like,
drawers was getting the boomerang effect, boy. Wing, 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 wing.
all above board.
Okay.
All above board,
Okay,
but-
just platonic, yeah?
Yeah, no, calm. Yeah, and we used to watch Boomerang, but what Boomerang did for me was like, you know the parts when Eddie Murphy would
I know what you're going to
brush up
say.
a thing, yeah,
And check
remove the covers.
Oh, yeah,
and
look at the
their
feet.
toes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's important.
From that movie onwards, I looked at toes differently.
For real?
And I never dated
Actually,
or I never dated or took or dealt with a girl on any level unless her toes were straight.
You are like that.
I respect that.
Toes, man.
yeah,
That's
toes.
my thing. So like I patterned it from that movie, bro. Bruv, Witherspoon, Mr. Witherspoon, bruv, come on.
Yeah,
bruv.
yeah, yeah.
Bang, bang, bang.
Bang.
When he's at the
Oh,
table. When he's
yeah.
at the table and he goes, oh, yeah, I heard you getting pussy whipped. Yeah. why did you get pussy whipped from a girl in the office? It's we don't, listen, why don't you reverse it? Why don't you not get pussy whipped? Whoop that pussy. Bang, 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 bruv. That part of the
Young Martin was in there.
Young Martin was in there. Coordinate. We gotta coordinate. Classic scenes, right? So I was like, Jesus Christ. All right, cool. Fast forward. Beverly Hills Cop, like cult classic, bro. Like you can't. Like Beverly Hills Cop, he took that whole thing to another level where you got to remember, bruv. He was from Detroit.
Yep.
Yeah.
And his brethren. Was it his brethren?
His brethren got killed.
His brethren got killed.
Yeah.
And he had to go over there and he had to investigate and he had to not only work within a kind of restricted circumstance because obviously he's a cop from
Detroit.
From Detroit. You can't really.
They didn't want him there.
They didn't want him there.
Yeah, that's true.
And he was super bruv. Eddie Murphy finessed the whole thing and. What's the two man them he worked with?
Oh, they hated him at first, but they liked him in the end. I remember his names.
He's Axel Foley.
Yeah.
Wait, whoever's on Facebook Live, tell me who the two white cops that Eddie Murphy worked with.
One loved him to death, and the other one took a minute, and then it was like, all right, cool, yeah. Go on.
And so that's a hard movie.
Yeah,
it's hard.
It is.
And again, Coming to America is
the original Black Panther.
Is the original. So I sat there and I said, today when I put the post out, we all put the post out. I was like, I'm not going to make a decision till this. I had to really mull over it.
Same.
I really did because very, very difficult. But what I came up with was Trading Places had to go.
Okay.
Trading Places had to go because I never caught it at the time it dropped. It wasn't out when I was on road. It didn't hit my radar really late. It never. Coming to America, I saw that when it dropped. Boomerang when it dropped. You know them ones there. All those movies dropped, and I was like, "This is amazing." Eddie Murphy, and then watching obviously Eddie Murphy stand up, Delirious, Raw. It just complemented the whole thing. I think it's just that time of your life where you just kind of, you identify with a actor. And it's just like, rare. What have I found? It's like now you go on YouTube and you just find a character and you go, rare. This Bray is gonna really be successful. Yeah. So in a way, it's a win. One's got to go as a win. All those movies are dope. Yeah. But Trading Places has to take the L on this one.
You know what, bro? I respect your opinion,
No, I hear
but
that.
you're wrong. But check this out, right?
Before you go, the characters were Detective Billy Rosewood,
and
Detective John Taggart.
John Taggart.
Yeah.
Taggart was like...
Taggart was the tall one, wasn't he?
The one with the shotgun and all that.
The stocky, moody one.
He was.
Rosewood was the one that loved him off.
He took a run and he was like, yo. I wish Bernie Mac was in Coming to America. I don't know why. I just feel like Bernie Mac could have been coming to America. Could you imagine him as the dad?
He would have smashed
who owns McDowell's?
Yeah.
Could you?
He would have smashed it. But listen,
Yeah.
one's got to go every week. You know where it is.
Yeah.
Facebook Live. Hang tight, the people locked in. Dave, big up to you.
Shout out to Dave.
Hang tight, hi. Hacksai, big up to you, my G. Hang tight, Alicia, Barguan. We're back again in a fortnight. We'll be live again. We'll post up another one's got to go. So look out for that. Don't forget to lock in and listen to Fast Food Podcast on iTunes, SoundCloud, Spotify, Podbeam, and also we put episodes out on YouTube and clips as well. So
follow the IG.
Make sure that you follow us on the iTunes as well. That's Fast Food Podcast. We're going to continue with the show. So we're going to bounce.
Yep.
And we'll update you all with what's going on. So yeah, thanks for interacting with us once again. It's been a pleasure. But we got to keep it moving now. So fuck y'all niggas.
Damn.
Peace.
What's wrong with society, you know? Anyway, on the subject of the N-word you just dropped there.
Yeah.
We're all football fans.
Right.
And, you know, still to this day, it's disturbing that still to this day, 2019, we're still having these conversations.
Yeah.
Now, we've had previous conversations where it was fans who are abusing the black players in their team. A man might miss a penalty. Oh, yeah, you this, you that. They'll tell you what tree you was hanging from, where you're from, what type of fruit you like to eat, all them thing there.
Yeah.
But now we're seeing things where it's like it's within the team. It's within the team. And we ain't had something like this since a couple years ago with like Suarez and Ever and them thing there.
Mm-hmm.
Then 2016, Shelby must have said something to someone from Wolves team or something like that.
I heard about
Then
that.
obviously John Terry tried to claim he didn't say what he said. It's like, bro, we can see what you're saying to Anton Ferdinand. You racist bastard. So the latest edition of, you know, black people can't live in football. Bernardo Silva.
Yeah.
Oh, and Bernard Mendy.
And yeah.
So basically, Bernardo Silva was charged with misconduct.
Yeah.
Right.
Over that tweet.
By the Football Association over the tweet he posted in reference to Man City teammate Benjamin Mendy.
Yeah.
It's very interesting because he tweeted an image comparing Benjamin Mendy to a mascot of Spanish chocolate brand.
Yeah.
Yeah, was it Conguitos or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Something like that, right.
The mascot was dark skin, big lips, big eyes. Basically a fucking peanut. It's a peanut.
Basically like a gollywog-esque
peanut.
caricature, right?
Baby. It looked like before the gollywog grew up to be a gollywog. That's what it looked like.
Yeah.
And I was super pissed when I saw this.
Angry, miserable.
It brought up a lot of topics of discussion. So I wanted to talk to you guys today.
Yeah.
First of all, I wanted to ask, big up to the segue.
I mean, trying to think.
You're not playing that.
No, I'm not playing, bro.
Yeah, man, you're doing
Wild boy
WBW,
winner
bro.
on his
I like
thing.
that.
Yeah, man. Trust me.
First, I wanted to ask, do we think Bernardo Silva is racist?
I don't think he's racist per se. I just think that the way he was raised in Portugal, that is just a regular occurrence for them. They don't feel that is offensive. No one's told him it's offensive. So him posting it, he was totally oblivious.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But he had to get clamped down on it because if I'm in Portugal, I will respect your culture. I will respect the way you do things. You're in the UK now.
Yeah.
With a lot of Caribbean, African, Latin, you name it, is here,
Everything.
right? Very mixed culture we have. So you got to respect that. Yeah, it may have been a joke between you and Mendy and everyone's defending each other, but it goes bigger than that. And you're going to offend people like Heights and me and Drizzy. So you've got to get clamped down on it.
It's interesting because it's funny how amongst your peers, you can say certain things to them and with a lot of ignorance feel like you're just joking around and there's no consequences to what you're saying. Now, do I think Bernardo Silva is racist? No, I don't think he's racist. He'd be stupid to, and I know for a fact that he's moves and plays with a lot of black football players.
Yeah.
So there's going to be real ones in the camp to go, you know what, bro, that's not cool. That's cool. That's not cool. But I'm guessing what happened with Benjamin Mendy, he's sent bare other things to him.
Yeah. I think they were just bantering each other all day.
Bare other things they were bantering about, and he thought, this one I can let fly. But the problem with him was is he posted it to the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you post things like that to the world,
You open yourself up,
you
man.
have to expect a backlash from it because
He didn't expect a
I'm not going to
backlash,
say
though.
he expect actually.
He didn't know.
He didn't know.
Right.
Yeah.
But what you have to understand is when you share things with the world's going to have their say.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that
regardless.
goes for anything that we post. Like we got to take responsibility for when we're posting things, and I've said edgy things online and tweeted certain things, but I'm also prepared for the consequences of saying things, and they're not outrageous stuff. It's just football banter and all that shit. Yeah. But when he did that, I don't think he was sure. And this is the thing. It wasn't so much what Bernardo Silva did. It was what fucking John Barnes then.
I didn't hear what he said.
What John Barnes said and took it to.
Yeah.
I was like.
But what can I ask? This is I know it's a serious subject, but why is it John Barnes is put in this position where he's like the poster boy for speaking for the black community when it comes to this type of stuff? Like, what, you can't get through to Real Ferdinand, you can't get through to Uncle Ian Wright, you can't get through to do you know what I mean? There's Viv Anderson, like there's bare people who've played the game of football and have probably have experienced some sort of, like, why is it, I feel like John Barnes is at home like, I wish a motherfucker would say something along those lines. I know they're going to call my phone.
But you know what it is, right? This is my personal opinion, and I'm just echoing something Carla said.
Yeah.
It's like, in media, it's like you could only have one intelligent black person at a time. Yeah. At this present time, in the football side, it's John Barnes. In the like a Carla's arena, it's the Carla, and in the female version of that is Afua Hirsch.
Yeah.
That's it.
Right. Yeah.
So it's always got to be them.
Did you hear what John Barnes said?
I can kind of guess what he said.
This is what he said.
He says, yeah, go on. Yeah, what did he say?
So, former England and Liverpool star told Sky Sports News, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's ridiculous. It's a cartoon, and in many respects, I've seen it, and I think he looks like a young Mendy. I don't see what the issue is. And he goes on, this has got nothing to do with racism. They are friends, regardless of whether it looks like Mendy or not. Why is that offensive? Showing a caricature of a little black boy and a real black boy, how is that racially stereotyping? Asked Barnes. He did not show the cartoon as all he did was put up 2 pictures. Right. For you that might, right, we're not saying he's racist. We're saying that tweet that went out can come across as that.
I think he missed the
Don't
trick.
put yourself in that position.
I think he missed the trick.
Yo. John Barnes, suck yourself.
Right.
Real talk. I don't give a fuck, right? John Barnes, the reason why I'm so mad with him is because he's the reason why I'm a Liverpool fan. He's the reason why I follow Liverpool all my life, because seeing him on posters, seeing him on TV back in the day, he was only one that, like, we just talked about Eddie Murphy. It was very rare to see black man on TV represented in the right way, and John Barnes was one of them.
Yep.
But when he came out and he started talking about this particular subject, he became a fucking coon. He cooned the fuck out of it, bruv.
Coconut.
He was on TalkSport, basically validating what Bernardo Silva said. He was on TalkSport saying, well, you know, it's a picture of a black character with big lips and big eyes. What? So black people don't have big lips and big eyes? Why are we so offended by it? If I put a picture up of Kante, he used another footballer's name, and I put a picture next to him, what are we going to say? He doesn't look like it. Kante ain't got big lips.
He's missed the trick here. He's missed the trick here.
He started saying some mad shit, bruv. And I was like, Barnes, you of all people should know about racism. You should know. You've been through it.
You had a banana thrown at you.
When you came up in the game, your own fans were throwing banana skin on the pitch. Now, whether you feel Because he obviously feels like this is beneath him. This is not racism.
No, I don't think he feels like it's beneath him. I think he thinks it's like PC gone mad.
Right.
But it's not.
Right.
He's Mr. Trick. All right, it's between Silva and Mendy, and it's probably between them, there was no offense taken.
Right.
But the connotations of caricatures, like
you should know that.
Against black people, it's just no.
You should know that.
You should know.
Like, the thing about it is,
you should know.
The character, most characters like the gollywogs,
they're demeaning,
and it's dehumanization.
Yeah, exactly,
blatantly,
brother.
like,
exactly.
Why do we look like that? Why do you think? Because and this is the thing, I'm very, very passionate about the way that we're portrayed.
Of course.
Because I don't look like a fucking peanut, rude boy, and I don't look like a fucking piece of chocolate.
Yeah.
And my lips ain't like that. So I don't give a fuck what whoever's lips look at. I don't look like that. I'm a black man through and through, and I don't look like that. And I feel like John Barnes is trying to be the spokesman for us, and he shouldn't be. Like,
nah, man, that's too much pressure. That's too much pressure.
Not speak for me.
They just get him on. All right, we've got a debate in football.
Yeah.
It's racially loaded. We'll get John Barnes.
Fuck that shit.
That's what they always do.
That's too much weight on your shoulder.
They won't go to Darren Bent. They won't go to Rio Ferdinand. They won't go to Ashley Cole.
Go
I wouldn't want them to go to Ashley Cole. Anyway.
Ever was part of something like that. Go ask everyone.
But it's always they just go to the same person because you can't have more than one well-spoken black footballer on the TV at a time.
All right, so you know you said about the caricature of that image, right?
Yeah.
No one would have said anything if Bernardo Silva had put up a picture of Mendy and another person of the same color and go, look, it's your twin. Like, you know, no one would have said nothing. They just be like, no, they don't look like each other. They kiki, ha, 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 and then they kept it moving. But to dig for that particular picture, you know what you're doing, bro. What?
Go on.
All football players play for a team, and every team has a manager.
Right.
So Guardiola,
what a prick,
has to step in.
What a prick.
What did you tell John Barnes to suck?
My dick.
Okay, well, hold. You might have to share some more. So Guardiola says, I don't know what is going to happen, but they should put the focus on other issues because they don't know which guy you are talking about. Bernardo is one of the most lovely people I've ever met in my life. He speaks 4 or 5 languages. That is the best way to understand how open-minded he is. And one of his best friends is Mendy. He is like a brother for him. The image for the two is not the color of the skin. He took a picture of Benjamin when he was young and he related it to this cartoon, which is quite similar for the image.
So basically, Pep Guardiola's come out and just fucking...
Again.
Just validated the whole thing. Like, just an added fuel to... Like, this is my problem.
Mm-hmm.
My problem is there's no cohesion. There's no... Even when Sterling came out and spoke about it in the interview, I was like, Sterling, you're fucking up right now. Shut your mouth.
Do you want a piece of that or you good?
Before he spoke, everything Sterling said was fully advocating this pro-black shit. Mm-hmm. We want to out these racists. We want to make sure that there's no racism in football, and I'm a spokesman for it. And he took the side of Bernardo Silva. Okay, it's his teammate. I get it. But you either don't say nothing about it and pull up your brethren in the change room and go, bro, you fucked up. Or you come out and you say, listen, I spoke to Bernardo Silva and I told him that was a wrong post to put out.
Yeah.
And I explained to him, educated him on the reasons why.
Yeah.
And he understands now, and we're best of friends and everything's cool, and it's one of those things where he's made a mistake. But by not saying that he's been scolded, or not saying that you're by basically not outing him, you kind of really gone, all right, cool.
You're telling everybody, "Oh, just calm down."
Yes, it's a minor, it's a minor thing, like.
And I quote, I thought the situation was between 2 friends. I could see the point where some people feel touchy about it in that situation. Bernardo made a joke to a friend. He's not referred to his skin color. He's not referred to his lips. In the pictures, they've both got small heads. Pause. The most important thing to me is that he didn't refer to a color. We all know, and everyone can see, Mendy is a black lad. You've got to be proud to be black too.
This is a thing. This is a thing as well, matey.
Yeah.
Drizzy. I saw Twitter talking about it.
Yeah.
and I saw the demographic, the majority talking about it, the whites.
Yeah.
They were talking.
Oh, of course. Of course.
I love
Why
the way you
wouldn't
phrase
they?
that.
Yeah.
And
Them.
they put posts up with Kevin De Bruyne and the Milky Bar Kid and said it's the same comparison. And I was like, oh my God, this is why we have a problem. And this is why, as black people, we have to fucking school. And we also have to stick together. And it's not about sticking together against.
Nah.
Like, I don't have to tell you that I love white people. I don't have to say that. I'm not even going to say that. Forget what I just said.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, if you're not from our culture, you need to know what time it is. And if you're mixing with people of minority, educate yourself on those people and find out how they feel.
For sure.
Various ones. Do a survey.
Yeah.
Ask a few of them.
Yeah.
At work, at school, at college, at university. Bro, what do you think? One might go, no, it's a minor, he's a dickhead. Another one might go, bro, it's a bit peak. But another one will go, bro, this is the history of the way that Hollywood, the media, society have portrayed black people as a whole.
Exactly.
And you need to know that that is wrong. What he did was wrong. You comparing Kevin De Bruyne and a Milky Bar Kid to Benjamin Mendy and a fucking chocolate peanut. You taking a piss. But the Milky Bar Kid was portrayed as a hero.
It's exactly how you hit the nail on the head. He's never been portrayed
as a negative stereotype.
Exactly.
Right.
That caricature is a negative stereotype playing on our prominent features.
And I don't understand why John Barnes ain't getting that. And I'm not going to say, because this news came out about a week ago and it's been filtering over the
still,
days.
and they got charged and all that. I was waiting for the charge and
I want John Barnes to shut his mouth.
Yeah, stop, man.
Because you're not repping properly. And if you feel like, you're the spokesman for black people, go and talk to your black people. And this is what happens. This is what happens within society. You get some money, you become a footballer, you start rubbing shoulders with the hierarchy, and you forget that the real goons and the real black people and the people that really you should be rubbing shoulders with would have told you never ever go and talk sport and say that bullshit. Yeah.
But he knows.
Just
like you referred to earlier, the time he came up in playing football, he knows what that image means and how derogatory it is. So he should know better.
He should.
It was unbelievable.
Anyway, we're going to wrap it up with this. Remember, black is beautiful. And being black is a threat as well. You can take that however you want to take it. But, being black is beautiful and it's also a threat. So it's up to you how you want to take that. But yeah, cool.
We'll talk about another black man quickly.
Go on.
What's this about Nigel Benn just trying to take up boxing?
Bruv.
Oh my God. Yeah, I've heard about this.
What is that?
So how old is he now? 55, 52?
It's about 83, bro.
83, all tree.
He's like,
he's so Jamaican.
Set up a fight with his son.
He's 52. I think he's 52.
Yeah, his son's box.
Right? And he says he wants to box again because he wants closure.
Yeah, get rid of those demons.
This ain't a relationship that you ain't... Yo, closure for what,
I think it's medically dangerous.
Yep.
I don't know what doctors passed him fit to fight. That's a wrong and straight up.
I think he needs medication.
Yeah.
He needs medication.
No, he went to a very dark place, innit?
Yeah.
He went to and he's just come out of it and he's like, he just wants to get rid of these, demons. But there's other ways to do it. Take up yoga.
Why don't he
go on Pornhub, bruv?
or join Wild Boy Winter?
Why don't you just holler at one of his boys? They come down the gym. Let's put some headgear on
and just spar.
Just do a hard spar.
Him. Yeah.
Yeah. Why has he got to get in the ring?
I really don't get it. His son, I saw a news report.
Connor Ben,
his son was like, look, I'm supporting my dad, but he's not really feeling the move either. So I'm not sure.
He's not going to come out and say,
no,
I'm not backing.
But behind closed off, Dad, don't do that, please. I don't want to lose my dad in the ring.
Lauer, you're 83. You don't even, you slur anyway. So you've been punched in the head way too many times already.
He was a warrior. He wasn't like a technical boxer. He got into wars.
I can understand maybe he's trying to prove something to himself, or he just feels like obviously boxing is the only thing he knows. So that's what he's going back to. But bruv, you're 83. you can't take licks like you could when you were 23, bruv. Like,
Plus-
you gotta relax, bruv.
Plus,
Like,
you can't
take
get
up
blinded.
yoga or
You
something.
can't get blinded by the almighty dollar, man. You got to relax. You got to just chill. Like your health is your wealth,
Well,
innit?
I have it on good authority, right? That what he really wanted was a Chris Eubank fight,
Nah, man. There's no chance.
right?
that
And
would
it was
take place.
close to being made, and then Chris Eubank Senior pulled out.
Because he's smart. He's smart.
Right.
Right out.
He don't want to bust on that fight. He's smart, man.
So he's gone. All right, okay, that's not going to happen. I'm going to pursue this, and it looks like he's going to fight some guy called, I think, was it Sadio Bika?
Sadio Mane. They're trying to fight footballers.
Sadio something.
What's wrong with them, brother?
He's fighting Sadio
Yeah,
Bika.
man, come on, man. Sadio Mane will kick you in your
No,
jaw,
Sadio,
bro.
listen,
You mad? Them Senegalese man will move to you.
Thank you for your fucking haircut. But check this out. On the subject of wild shit, right? What's the wildest thing a girl has said to you she's done to impress a guy?
That's a good question.
Oh wow!
Wow.
Because something I'm watching this show on YouTube, and something threw me off.
What are you watching?
Okay, so I'm watching the untold. I'm watching the untold stories of hip hop.
Okay.
Angie Martinez, the voice of New York.
Yeah, I need to see that. Actually.
Bro, trust me, it's good. So the first episode, she had Snoop Dogg
Letting off the ting.
letting off, and Snoop Dogg went into the Biggie, Tupac, so everything.
Right.
Snoop Dogg, Cardi B, and there was one other person on there. I can't remember who they are. Right. Now they're talking to Cardi, and then Angie goes, everyone's comfortable with Angie. So Angie can ask anything. So Angie might ask questions no one else would ever think to ask, and it will get answered.
In that
So
case.
Angie said to Cardi, so all the stuff with you and Offset, how did everything unfold? She broke it down. He was hollering at me through DJ Clue. I was like, went to a club, he was there, yada, yada, yada. Then she goes, let me not paraphrase. And then she goes, hold on, let me make sure this is on.
Is my mic on?
But let me tell you something, right? You got a story?
Talk about it.
Has anybody ever heard this story? This is the beginning of the stage of my relationship with this guy, and I really wanted to impress him, right?
Offset?
I ain't spoke to him like in 3 days, and I don't feel like he liked me as much, so I'm trying to impress him and everything. Then I got my period. I was like, damn, I ain't gonna see this in another week because I got a crazy schedule, but I don't want to leave him dry. So what was your solution? I drunk like, I drank like 2 ibuprofen and I drank gelatin. What? Oh yes, baby. And that stopped my period.
Oh, bro!
For the what?
Is that a thing?
She took 2 ibuprofens and drank gelatin.
It's like non-flavored Jello. It was so disgusting. Aspirin makes your period stop? It sure did. Did he know that you said
So she
you
just-
have to do that? I confess.
Drizzy, can you stop it, please? Sorry.
Sorry,
So she basically just jammed herself up.
Basically.
Clogged
Clogged herself up.
clogged herself up.
For the what?
For the what?
For the skirt. Oh, sorry, the ski.
Wow.
Wow, Jesus.
Wow.
Now they're happily married and they've got culture and
Well, it was worth the blockage, I
It's worth the
suppose.
clogging, man.
Wow. So what's the craziest thing? So are you asking us what's the craziest thing
Bro,
we've done to get?
I don't think any of you two have a story that can be on par with that.
Nah, I don't think I have.
I know you're searching, but you ain't, bro. You have to go deep in the archive. You still won't find it.
I'm pretty. Okay.
Oi!
But this is more like I was early teens. I was just like a
disclaimer.
Young and dumb.
disclaimer. Yeah. Right? So this girl really liked her, right? And she's coming around to watch a film. My parents went up to my great uncles in Bradford, had the crib to myself. Rare.
What film was it?
Oh,
I was hoping
I can't remember
what.
what it was, right? So she was coming around and she was like kind of, she was happy to be there, but she could see the intent in my eyes.
And he's like, no.
Right?
I'm in the
So
Trying to feel out the
I turned the heating up in the crib, whacked it right up.
right up.
So the jacket came off, and
You was on that.
yeah, I think that's the most I did. I mean, that's the most. I can't think of anything else.
Heat finesse.
That's the
play.
heat finesse.
That's
I went for the heat finesse. I went straight to the.
can't get too hot.
I went straight to the thermostat,
When
bro.
I'm talking, I can't get too. I can't have the room. The room's got to be
Yeah,
at a
but the
really
thing
low
is,
temperature.
you just turn it up to the.
Yeah.
and then turn
They
it down.
start remove
Turn them up.
garments.
Turn them down.
What's that
down.
bashment tune?
Turn on the
Get
heat.
out my garments and I'm about to come into my apartment. Boy. Yeah. Anyway, once we got there, you just. I think that's the first thing that comes to my mind. That's safe. That's
You know
cool,
what's
right?
funny though?
That's
It's
not
like,
gelatin and ibuprofen. but
bro, that's
it's funny though. It's just funny.
you know what's funny though? It's like no one moves quicker than a brother who knows he's about to get sex. Like the speed you move at cleaning your room when you know someone's on the way.
No, it's when you got a thing in your yard and you know you're gonna walk, and the speed that you take your trousers off. Like, when you're in the yard, bro. And the thing about it, why as men do we rush? Like take your time, but for some reason,
Speak for yourself, bro.
But you know what it is? Because you know what? The woman holds all the power. So if you take too long, she could just change her mind. She could just be like, nah, I didn't like the way you took off your belt. It's not happening.
Yeah.
You look too thirsty.
I can imagine.
You could just change.
You're gonna get the wop. Just take the.
Imagine more
Listen, I've lost the deal on a slow jam tape.
Oh shit!
I said, you like music? Yeah. I put it in. A slow jam came. What, you think you're getting some? What are you putting on slow? Lost it.
Oh, go away.
But you know what I did? So back in the day, this is showing my age. Old school
That's a young thing, isn't it?
Old school
Yeah.
D90 tape.
Yeah.
I started it with hip hop and R&B in it.
Yeah.
Half an hour in, it changes to slow jam. Didn't even know. So I had to change up the tack. Blend it in. Next thing she knows, she's like,
The
"Bruh,
wood is in.
in it." Two tunes is Ralph Tresvant. And sack.
You know the ones that it's protecting the tutu Johnny Gill come
In it.
My.
1 minute it's fight the power, Public Enemy, and next minute
Nah, you know what it is though?
it's New Edition.
Back in the day though, you would be like Ultimate Warrior running to the ring when it comes to taking off your trousers. You'd be that kind of pace. Be like, oh shit, like, you know, but
Oh my God.
now, you know, you probably wear something comfortable but have no drawers underneath it. You know what I mean? So like, right?
Yeah.
What, have you done that before? Turn up
Have
to
I
a girl's
done it
house
before?
with no
It's-
drawers on.
Bruv, I mean, come on, man. It's Wild Boy Winter,
Who
bruv.
are you talking to?
Killing
You know
me.
the ones that- like, who are you talking
Like,
to?
come on, bruv. Like,
This is me.
Drizzy
Nah,
Fred.
I've done that a couple of times,
Wild
of
Boy
course.
Winter.
And
I
they
don't
were
think
shocked.
I've-
They're like, oh shit.
I don't think I've
Then
ever
went commando in the bitch.
How you
I've
mean?
never done that.
Bruv, they're lucky
I've
they
never
put a
done-
bruv.
I've had a girl come over.
Of course.
On my birthday.
Balance, my brother.
I've had a girl come over.
We
to
got
my
hand
birthday.
gestures.
Yeah. And it was weird. It was
If
funny.
you're
It was
listening,
funny
people,
because
Heights is
I
doing
actually-
some serious.
I didn't know. I didn't
Like,
know.
claw.
It was great because
Yeah.
she bopped in, but I was looking at her and I was like, "Why are you wearing that coat?" For one,
Yeah.
it's not. This is September.
It just doesn't add up.
This is warm. We're still. And then she was like, "Oh, go in the room. Go in the room." I went in the room. She got sit on.
Hold on, is this in your house or her house?
This is what I would. Yeah, this is like back in the day. Disclaimer.
No,
Disclaimer.
but I'm trying to
way
work
back.
out, like, is she telling you to go in your own room?
Yeah,
Or-
she said, yeah, she's come to the door.
Well,
I've
she's a
opened the
bit commanding,
She's
isn't
got
she?
a coat on. She got a long coat on, and she told me to go in the room, bro.
Bruh.
She's Iranian. Them Iranian girls don't fuck around.
Alright,
bruh.
say no more.
They
Okay.
tell you.
Yeah,
They tell
they
you.
tell
what to
you.
do.
They tell
So
you.
I went up in
Yalla.
my room. She told me to sit on the floor. And when I sat on the floor,
Sit on the floor.
and it was.
Did you cross your legs or was you
I
like?
was sat on the floor like,
Did you slap clothing on your bottom half though?
Charlie Brown then.
Bruv, did you still have clothing? Did you still have your
Bruv,
your
I
trousers?
didn't know she was naked underneath.
Alright.
I didn't. I
Okay.
thought she just came in and I was just a bit disorientated.
naked.
And like, bruv, she
Naked.
backed off the jacket.
Oh,
And I was like,
Now we come to the payoff.
Amen.
Amen. Say no more. Say no more. Say no more. Leave the story there. Leave it there. Leave it.
Yeah,
Leave
but
it there.
I've done that. I think it's all about balance because women done it for me, so I thought I did it for them. And then I'm like Thanos.
Not Thanos, you know. Thanos. Venus. The one tick vein. No, I'm going too deep. Listen.
that vein is for the that vein is the root canal, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm sweating.
It's getting hot to be fair. Yeah.
The vein is the root canal for all things.
All things good. Yeah. But yeah, try it, bro. Like, you know, I know you're happily married, but try it one day. Tell her I'll meet you somewhere and just meet her.
Naked.
Just speak. No, commando, bro.
Right, yeah.
Don't go too far. You know what? I think I missed the trick. I should have wore a red bandana when I went around commando. I know that's Arnold Schwarzenegger, but I should have done like the Rambo thing in it. But yeah, try it, bro. You just let it hang. Not now because it's cold.
Yeah.
You know what happens?
It's cold, but like summertime.
We're doing the podcast.
Well, obviously, during the summer, you know, boom bam.
All right, so what are we talking about?
Well, I mean,
we
can switch gears again, and you know, there is a story that is dominating. It's dominating everything.
It's quite a few. Where do we want to go?
Well,
like, should we just reel them off and just decide?
Commentary.
All right,
you've got this. All right. Since we just ended lighthearted, this Travis Scott and Kylie shit.
Yeah. I
couldn't care less.
No, me neither.
Next.
Right? Yeah.
It's an absolute mess. It's like, you know, it's a broken merry-go-round.
Do you think that story is just for the fucking? It's just for them.
It's just for them.
So it's a gas.
Bro, she's a car. Listen, bro.
She ain't got a reality show out. He ain't got a tune out.
It's a gas. Isn't it?
It's a gas.
It's a rollout.
I'm going to give you the inside info because I know the inside info.
Oh, you know? Okay.
I know the inside info.
Okay.
I know the inside info, bro. First of all, she's a Kardashian. She's bound to get cheated on. That's just how the whole circus operates. And second of all, and it hurts me to say this because, you know, I rate this guy, but this is one of the times I was like, bro, you let me down. Beyonce got cheated on. Kylie, you're not fucking safe. If Beyonce can get cheated on, you're not fucking safe. True. Let me just tell you that straight. Moving on.
But they were talking about getting married like about 2 weeks ago.
Fantastic.
I can't really this story. I can't really bread it. I can't bread it because it's like. Yeah,
because the story is Kylie's been seen with Tiger, isn't it? That's what the issue is.
So what's
right?
that? Yeah.
Early morning studio session.
Studio.
And then apparently they've uncovered that
mixing desk memoirs.
But you know, I know about studio sessions though. Still,
each and every time.
Yeah, studio sessions where you just
man.
Big up the formerly known Doom man.
Yeah.
In his past,
studio sessions, many studio sessions where you can finesse. Do you know what? Yeah, women. Why do women like studio and sessions?
Because
no, you're better placed to answer this than I. I'm more in the DJ booth. I'm not really in the studio session. Jizzy, have some water, bro. Jizzy.
You good? Yeah, chill out, man. You got to relax. Yeah, it's a mad thing, like, but anyway, fuck that, man.
Speaking of sessions,
oh yeah,
how did the Pulse FM interview go?
That was wicked.
That was good.
I was sleeping. I apologize.
No, that's cool. It was a late flex.
I had an early start.
All three of us felt it. It took us a minute to wake up. When we woke up, it was on and popping. We'll get the footage up soon.
Who we shouting out?
Everyone, man. Shout
out Pulse.
We shouted out the Jamaicans when we was there. There's too many of you lot. That's what it is. There's too fucking many of you lot. You know what I mean? Too many.
Gang of them.
You know what I mean? I was trying to rep for the Dominicans and all that, and man was looking at me like, yeah, cool. Take the mic. Yeah, so I'm from Jamaica. And, you know, and the man tried to tell me, all right then.
I don't understand.
Sorry.
Cancelled. I'm from Jamaica.
Oh shit! Sorry, Siri. Sorry.
Even your Apple Watch is Jamaican.
Sorry, man. Yeah, man.
Start piping up.
Yo, man, don't know about
why I go and talk about them. How you
yo, we have a me wrist. And yo, I diss me.
He tried to go to me. I said, like, there's too many Jamaicans. And I goes, bruv, we run things. Da, da, da. So, all right, then, whatever, man. He goes, all right, then. I'm going to say something from Jamaica, and then you tell me tell me the equivalent of that Dominica. I said, all right, cool. He goes,
We talk about Styles.
you know, you talk about music.
Yeah.
And then he goes to me, Bob
Shout out to
Marley.
Styles, B.
Oh, yeah, shout out to, yeah, of
Big
course,
him up.
each and every time. Big up DJ Stars, man. He goes to me, Bob
Styles,
Marley.
UK youth.
I said, all right, well, if Jamaica's giving us Bob Marley, Dominica gave us Jay-Z. He fell flat, boy. He couldn't believe what I said. But
Oh, that's why you like Jay-Z so much.
shout to all the Jamaicans, man, across the globe, you know, each and every time.
Shout out
No,
to
I didn't
Bushkin.
know. Trizzy, I didn't know that.
Legendary.
But we saw Bushkin up there. Bushkin.
Oh, I saw that on
Coming
your
soon.
story.
Yeah, bumped
Coming
into
soon.
Bush up there.
Yo, we was
Obviously, shout
outside
out to
talking
Tribler as well.
for a minute.
Tribler,
Yeah.
that was
So they're
really
all
good.
Heart of Screw. They're all back together now, right?
Yeah,
Full lineup.
They want to do a
Fonty,
radio show and everything.
Mighty Mo,
Yeah.
Bushkin, all back
Are we
together.
supposed to tell people that?
Well, I've seen performances, and they've all been on stage together.
What?
No, that they're going back on as radio.
What are you talking about?
Okay.
What?
So yeah.
Say what? What was that?
Huh?
Say
No,
what?
no. Heart is the first sound of an excuse. Babe,
know.
where were you? Huh?
I don't know what you're talking about, Your
And then you
Honor.
start thinking.
Oh, snap. On the subject of did you sleep with? Question time.
Oh god.
Right. So two married gentlemen are in the building.
Oh, okay.
Let me see. Let me see how I can set this one up. Morgan, go ahead. Set up.
What are you talking about?
Well, there was a discussion that was raised about as a married male or female, are you allowed to have a male or female friend who's like what? What was the
If you're a married man
or woman.
or woman,
Yeah.
and you have friends
Friends of the opposite sex.
of the opposite sex.
Now, are they people who potentially could end up, you know, doing this thing?
This is the conversation.
If you're
Okay,
taking
right,
the word
okay.
friend, then
So
they're just
basically,
friends.
so
There's no
basically there was a
potentially
post.
ending up.
Yeah.
A post
Anyway.
went up on Facebook.
Yeah.
And the post was with this light skinned Donny. I hate. Do you know when them light skinned Donnies raise questions? First of all, I got to raise questions about the light skinned Donny because bro, he was on there and it was like, us married men or married men, be careful because we're too good and women are out there just trying to break up relationships.
Yeah,
and
black
all
men
that.
don't cheat.
And the question was, can a man who's married have a relationship with a single woman? And
Right.
when I saw it, I was like, yo, bruv, you're just trying to be light-skinned. Light-skinned motherfuckers come
Damn,
out
bro.
like that.
Him in particular, not light skinned
Black
motherfucker.
eyes,
Him in particular.
beard, bruv.
He had a nice trim
Yeah,
beard, right?
trim beard.
Did he have cane rolls?
No, just-
Okay,
just-
cool.
just
Some
a
nice
Caesar.
little
That was-
Jerry. Okay, cool.
Tiny.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
basically tight.
Yeah.
Basically Tyreek.
Tyreek,
Yeah,
motherfucker. Yeah. So I was like, okay, cool, it's interesting. I thought, let me pose it on the podcast. And I think, obviously, it's a very sensitive subject.
Yeah.
But I believe you can
Yeah.
have friends who are female. As a man, as a married man, I have friends who are female.
Okay.
And they're only friends. I think what happens is where the lines get blurred are if you are attracted to those
course.
females.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
And a lot of the time, like for me, because I've moved in many circles, music, film, all sorts of stuff, you meet people all the time and you can see women who are attractive.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
they're acquaintances. They're not people you're going to be hanging around with. You're not going to say, I'm not going to say to my wife, yeah, babe, by the way, I'm just going to go hang out with. She's going to go, who's that? But what I would do is I would always introduce, or I would go, babe, this is blah, blah, blah. She's from here. Or this is who I'm working with in the studio.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's important if you're in a relationship or you're married to always keep that person in the know.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what
yeah,
the
yeah.
important thing is if they know or they're acquainted. Like even my birthday, my wife called all my female friends personally, got their numbers to come because she knows that they're just my brethren. She knows I'm not. Do you know what I'm saying? But there is dangers, obviously, in being a married man and having, because you know what I notice as well, when you're married, sometimes you get more heat than you really need.
Okay.
I've had experiences where it's women are a little bit more interested in you because they feel like you've got security. You're a man, you're married, you have your shit together, and they really want some of that. It's like that post you put up. What was that post you put up? Like, I can't remember the quote where it was Nicki Minaj in the meme. What was the meme?
No, I'll pull that out. Pause.
Was that the Sierra one?
No, listen to the meme, bro. The quote is deep because it's real.
Okay, question. Why is it that women hate to be cheated on but don't mind being the one a man is cheating with?
Some women. No.
Yeah, well, of course. Of course.
Without it.
Of course.
But yeah, that is depends on
whether he's told her or not, and she knows the situation.
Yes.
Yeah, true.
And where she's at in her life. She may have low self-esteem. Yeah. And just thinking, you know what? Yeah. He's a good-looking guy. Yeah. Jizzy, why are you smiling?
That's a low self-esteem.
That's true though, right?
I told you when Maintain comes to the podcast, bro, he's going to hit you with gems.
Yeah, that threw me off. Sorry.
Yeah, you didn't expect that, right?
Yeah.
So she's just maybe in a bad place and just making bad decisions.
But you know what? I think that, because I can't really give too much input on the marriage and the question that's posed. But in regards to this, I'm from a little 2 cents in as the CEO of Whopping Winter. I think that if you really are that gallus that you claim you are, you wouldn't have to lie. You could be in a relationship and, you know, Becky or Sarah comes along and be like, yo, Becky, Sarah, you know what? I've got a relationship in it. But if you still want to enter the woodwork shop and get this wood, this is what it is. Yeah. No, but I'm just saying, if you are that gallus, you shouldn't have to lie. Oh man, he's gonna search gallus. If you're so much of the gallus that you claim you are,
the Apple Watch,
you shouldn't have to
in what
lie.
Sense? What do you mean?
All right. If you're claiming you're the Gallem Sugar and you've got a relationship, you're in a relationship, right? If a female comes along who takes a liking to you and is very attracted to you physically, right? You shouldn't have to pretend you're single. If you're that girls and sugar, you should be secure in your relationship and be able to tell shorty, hey, I've got a relationship. I'm in a relationship, but if you still want this thing to go down, we can make it happen. Like, why lie? Because like Maintain said, she might have a lower self-esteem. You're just coming in like some vulture and taking advantage of her low self-esteem. She might just want to cuddle and hug and drink some Milo and listen to the best of New Edition or something. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But
and like,
you know what?
Yeah.
You know what? Drizzy, sorry, let me just, sorry to interrupt you. But you know what I found out since I've been married?
Yeah.
I'm very upfront with my wife and my female friends.
Yeah.
Like if she hasn't met them before, I make sure we all go out together.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then they become friends.
Yeah,
They start linking up without me.
Yeah.
So when a friend of mine says, Stephen, I'm around, but my wife ain't around. But I say, listen, I'm going to link so-and-so.
Yeah.
She just wants to go for a quick drink, My wife's cool. She's met him.
Yeah.
And it's all calm.
It's all above board.
And you know what I've also found since I've been married? I have better relationships with my female friends now.
Yeah. You do?
Yeah. It's like they feel comfortable around me.
Yeah,
like maybe when I was single, I gave off a little,
and that's
a little too much testosterone, and they felt like
my female friends. Most of them will tell me, right, the bros that they're linking, because my female friends tell me about their relationships with other men.
Yeah.
So they will go, oh, rare, man, this bro's trying to whop me, and they're comfortable with me because they know I'm not trying to whop. That's the thing. Like women always feel comfortable around, but then obviously there's a thin line with that because I'm guessing what that man there, bro.
Why is he laughing? You know what? Remember what I said?
But it's the word.
What?
Keep saying whop.
Whopping. That's old school. Whopping. We're not talking about the stop on the central line.
There's a thin line with you have to understand. It's an understanding.
Yeah.
You're not just gonna have random female friends around. You're not because that's suspect. If you've got brethren that you come up with, even maybe before you even got into your relationship, you've known them. So that, you know what I mean? It's new ones and new ones you haven't introduced to
Yeah.
your significant other.
Right.
No, I
That
make it.
can pose a problem if you're just bucking them.
But what about if you slept with them previously?
That's peak. If you walk them,
Yo.
If you've walked them before,
if you walk them,
but you're
before,
still good friends, she wants to meet you for a drink.
Ooh.
Is that you allow? You doing that?
You gotta bring the missus.
you got to.
I'm not doing it. Period.
No.
Well, yeah, either you don't do it or you bring the missus with you.
I will literally be like,
Yeah,
sorry, what? You want to meet? What?
yeah, peak.
Nah.
Let me
It's not that
introduce you
sort
to
of
my
party.
friend Tone.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, don't do that, man.
Can't.
Oh God, I was about to say an old school joke, but yeah, I ain't gonna say it. Just show my age. Show my age there. No, I remember back in the. This is how I'm showing my age. I used to say to people, "What's plastic?" and goes click, and they'd be like, "What?" And I go, put the phone down.
You're cold.
That's the type of phone I've been using.
Nah, I hear you, bro.
But just,
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like it's, and I can, and I know you both are the same. We're because we're from the industry or we've been in the industry. We know a lot of people. We've rubbed shoulders with male, females, and we know a lot. Like I've had to. Like one thing is, I like to keep females on deck because if I'm doing a music video, come true, be pretty in my music video. If I'm doing something where I want to have, it's about a look. It's about a look as well. Do you know what I mean?
Okay,
Look.
question, but how does that make your wife feel that you're keeping pretty girls around on deck for video shoots? That's their sole purpose.
So
Is that issue?
I can only speak from my experience. From my experience, when I met my wife, she already knew what I was about. She already knew. Like she met me.
How
in
she met
my
you?
mode. You get me? So it's
she
like,
knew you was what's the right term? Was it a leg man? Yeah, did she do that?
leggings. No, she just
No, I'm
knew
playing,
that.
I'm
She just
kidding,
knew,
I'm
like
kidding.
she came on my tours.
Yeah, she made you that vibe.
She was around me when I was in Prague signing autographs. So
Yes,
like,
Yeah.
you know what time it is. And obviously, what happens is women, because they think they're smart, they get with you and then they want to change the way you're moving.
Right, okay.
Which to a degree is okay, but if they're stifling
I don't understand that because that's what attracted you in the first place.
Right.
Exactly. Stifling, I'm not having.
Yeah.
If it's a thing where they kind of walk, because women know other women, innit? Two women can be around each other and look at each other and go, yeah, I know you're a whoppers, and I know that you're wife material. Yeah. Like they could do that. Like my mother, when I brought women home, could go, no, don't come back here.
Yeah.
Or
mothers
she's
are crazy
really
like
nice.
that, isn't it?
Bring her back.
Oh,
Yeah,
they just
mothers
they
know.
give you the eyes,
Yeah,
and it's like,
it's a camaraderie.
Yeah.
It's a vibe.
Yeah.
But you have to be careful. But again, as I said, it's different strokes for different folks because certain man are just from like certain man fucking working industrial sites all their life and go to the pub. Yeah. And then want to go meet Shirley on a random. Like, no, what the fuck is that?
in a park.
Yeah, but it's your circumstances. But you also got to regulate it. It's important to regulate. But I think you can. It is.
I think you can definitely.
You can have
but
friends.
you just can't. It just can't be. You can't have previous sexual relations.
Yeah, no. Yeah, don't be like Bill
That's the
Clinton
only
and
thing
them
I
man
would
there,
say.
man. Nah, for real.
I've seen like I've wingman friends. Like listen, like I'm like bruv, like, really?
Yeah.
And I'm there, and everything's going platonically, and then one little joke about the past will come up. Do you remember that time we did it? Oh yeah.
And it gets peaked.
Yeah. And I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
I looked at him, I was like, abort.
Yeah.
Leave it. Pull the plug out.
Finish your Ray and nephew.
Yeah.
Let's get the tablet.
fuck
and let's
out.
go.
Nah, for
It's
real.
getting too familiar.
Yeah, let's
Too
go.
familiar.
Real thing.
Yeah.
So you know we've officially had a full week in October, right?
Right.
You wouldn't know it's Black History Month, would you?
I don't even know what.
Now the reason why I bring that up is because there's this narrative I've heard a few times. And shout out to my girl Nima because she's heard it.
Big
as
up
well.
Nima.
Big up Nima. She's a friend.
Yeah, who is Nima?
She's a very nice friend.
Who's Nima?
Who is Nima?
None of your business.
But
Moving on swiftly.
she is our business because you mentioned
I
her name
said
on the
because I believe
podcast.
she's heard this narrative before. I've had discussions with her about this narrative.
Okay, and she is
She's a very good friend.
work colleague,
No.
friend from school,
No.
university.
No.
Did you meet her in one of your soca fetes?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank
cool.
you. So
Got there in
Nemos-
the end.
Huh?
Yeah,
You did,
same
yeah.
motherfucker.
That's what you got to do with Drizzy. You got to
Yeah,
draw it out of
probe
him.
him.
Innit? Probe him. Pause.
Jeez. Yes, Your Honor. Yeah, we had this conversation. It was like, when it was it Pride Month?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You could not go anywhere in London and not see something.
Yeah.
Whether it was a little flag,
those flags,
the rainbow flag,
yeah.
whether it's the graffiti on the wall, whether it was like retail shops, they just changed their whole showcase and it was like rainbow stuff. And I like rainbows. I like rainbows a lot. But my point is, it was everywhere. You download certain apps from certain companies, like I think it was Barclays or something. You download Barclays app, it would be the bird. It wouldn't be blue, it'd be the rainbow. Like a lot of apps changed to like the rainbow. So I was like, all right, cool. You lot representing, you did your march, cool. I mean, it's Black History Month. I downloaded bare apps. Nothing's turned black. Nothing's turned black.
Yeah, it's right.
And then the narrative is like, some people try to say to you, oh yeah, well, we in our sexuality, it's on par with what you guys go through for being black. And it's like, it's...
So, all right, so
That old chestnut.
okay, so what you're trying to do is to... I'm not involved in this conversation.
That's fine, I'll take this one.
Because I like when it comes to homosexuals
Yeah.
and...
Bro, I'm not questioning or talking
comparing
about
their
their
plight to the
sexuality.
oppression
Yeah,
of
I'm just saying...
Africans.
all right,
It just doesn't
all right,
even.
since
It doesn't
you-
even compare, does it?
Yeah. Since
like-
you wanna-
it's like
since
what
you wanna be
Drizzy
a
said,
pom-pom,
innit? The
since you wanna be a
narrative.
pom-pom, I'll navigate this Ferrari.
Yeah, I'm pushing out,
All
bro.
I'm saying is that it would be nice
I'm
to
out.
see some representation of the fact that it is indeed Black History Month.
But why should we have a month?
That's a bigger story. That's a bigger conversation.
You raised
We
a good
shouldn't
point,
have a
Heights.
month. But the fact that they felt like, oh, let's give them a month so they can fucking feel nice about themselves. Woo! Anyway, it should be like, I'm black. I'm proud to be black.
You black?
I'm proud to be black.
Oh, Heights, you deep, bro.
I
I'm
eat.
just asking him if that's a valid question.
Yes, I am.
Cool.
Is that cool? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I know it's cool. I just want to run it past you. That's cool. Okay, cool.
Sorry, understand.
No, sorry.
You're the Apple Watch, right?
So like,
Who is he
Siri
interrupting?
ask him if he
Get your own podcast.
Siri
What?
ask him
yeah,
if he
Siri,
was black.
Siri, got to relax.
I don't understand.
It's
How are you black? You don't understand. Like, that's and he looking at me like I didn't ask a valid question.
no, because like it's
Siri's been
I just,
hanging around with you for about how many years? Siri's been hanging around with you and don't know that you're black.
I've never had conversations with Siri, man. Man's all trying to sue Apple, saying their iPhone made them gay and stuff. But that's a whole nother conversation. But
wow.
my thing is, it's like, I'm black. I'm proud to be black.
Mm-hmm.
I wake up in the morning. I look in the mirror. I'm comfortable and happy with what I see in the mirror.
Right.
So
I don't need a month. But my point is that some sort of representation should be provided. Like these kids growing up, so all that Pride Month stuff, cool, because you're meant to feel comfortable in your sexuality. If you like girls, you like girls. You like boys, you like boys. Some of you motherfuckers are greedy. You like boys and girls, but that's whatever. No shade, because like at the end of the day, that's your business and you do what you do.
You go.
Right? Cool. I know, because you're sitting this one out, right?
Yeah.
But my point is just a little something. Like something. Like just give me something I can say, oh raw, they really doing that for Black History Month, yeah? Alright, safe.
know what?
Nothing.
Totally agree with you. It should be like a conscious effort, right? By the government or whoever it is.
I mean, it could even be from us.
or from us.
It could be from us. Like there's people in
Heights?
there's
I
people,
see you.
there's people
but
in high
Drizzy,
places.
But on a bigger level, like just like we were speaking about with Bernard Mendy and Silva, there should be a push to help people, because nobody fucking understands our culture and why things are offensive to us. And you know, different parts of the Caribbean, what that means in the history of the British Empire, right? And why the British Empire started in the first place to exploit
I like the way you
slavery.
kind of tied that round.
Right?
Into
It should be a bigger thing, like curriculums in
it should
school,
man,
and university. They need to change.
Yeah, it should be.
And then you can have a more like informed if you want to still have it Black History Month.
Like, I guarantee you,
Like, because I guarantee you that brother wouldn't have got shot in his room.
I thought about it, but it's like, I don't know where to start. Like, if someone could just put me in the, like, point me in the right way, I'd happily do it. Because I'm tired, shout out to my boy Innie, I'm tired of this phrase that he put me up on, grand theft culture, bruv. It's like, they love our culture, but they don't love us. Like, I'm tired of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm tired of this shit. Black is beautiful. And, some of these motherfuckers run and want to get tans and shit, but then they don't want
box braids,
the stuff that comes with it.
Kim Kardashian invented box braids. I'm
tired of this grand theft culture, bro. All I'm saying is, even if at schools it's like, all right, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday in the week for the month, we're gonna spotlight certain parts of Africa. We're gonna ask the kids that are in the class, what part, where are your parents from? Oh, they're from Ghana. Okay, cool. Let's speak about that. What do you know about Ghana? Oh, I don't really know too much about it because I've never been. Okay, no problem. Well, we can talk about it.
I think we should do some research because I heard there's a few places where there are schools and little community centers where they have specialist teachers for Black kids to go and find out where they're from, their heritage. There is. I don't quote me, but I've heard that there is, and I think maybe we should make that more aware.
Yeah.
So next time on the podcast,
it was nice of you to get involved in this conversation.
I got a question.
Yeah.
So if Black history was told the way it's supposed to, it should be.
Yeah.
Do you think that woman that walked in to an apartment thinking it was hers wouldn't have shot?
Hey, our segues have been immaculate.
Like, if she had a better outlook about African culture as a whole and Black people.
So we're talking about Amber Geiger now.
Amber Geiger.
Right, but again, I'm don't quote me, but I'm sure part of being a police officer is knowing the power of communication. Like, you walked in somewhere believing it was your place and you see someone there.
I don't believe that, bro.
Okay, all right, let's play devil's advocate and let's believe her story, right? Nothing tells you need more people. nothing in your head says to you, let me ask a question. Excuse me, sir, what are you doing here? He might have said, hey, what do you mean? It's my house. What are you doing here?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I thought it was my house. Oh, I'm going to leave. Okay, ma'am. Yeah. It's okay. No problem at all. If you want some brown sugar, you know where I am. Cool. But, like, you can't...
I don't understand. I just don't get... I can't get my head around... Pause. Like, I can't get my head around the fact that she didn't know where she was when she went into the house. Like... she had to be on something.
Yeah, she was.
She had to be
on something.
There's something
they're not telling us. She was either.
Yeah.
She was on drugs or highly intoxicated or both.
Because you walk into a place, as soon as you
even when I'm drunk, I know my yard. I know
the smell of my crib. I walk into the crib, I can smell rice and peas or...
Right, but what was the door? Oh, what you're telling me? You put a key in it.
I've been hammered. Carnival case in point.
Yeah.
Pause.
Yeah.
Right? I knew my yard.
Of course you do. How did she not know when she walked in? You walked in, you saw a person, oh, this isn't... What are you doing in my house?
Yeah.
And bust a shot in his head.
Yeah, And then when you hear the 911 call, she's sounding mad calm. And they ask her, where are you? Oh, I thought I was in my apartment. And they're like, where are you? And she was like, oh yeah, I'm in the apartment. This is location, rah, rah, rah. And then in court, they asked her, the judge specifically asked her, how did you not know where you were? She goes, oh, I thought it was my house. Why did you not attend to the guy? Do you know CPR and all that? She goes, yes. Why did you not attend to I was on the call to 911? She goes, oh, you could have put him on loudspeaker and still gave CPR. Why did you think saving this man's life with what you've known wasn't important in comparison to making a call to log it in?
So listen to this. Chief witness in the case lived across from him, Black brother.
Yep.
Right? Mm-hmm. Basically, his testimony has got her, I will go into her sentence in a minute. Right? He's got her nabbed.
Yep.
He's moved.
Mm-hmm.
Couple weeks after moving, shot dead.
Yeah. Drive by. Yeah.
And he's not like a gangbanger or nothing like that. He's a decent guy, or he just happens to be the chief witness in this case. turns up dead.
You know, it feels like in order for her to have gone down, they gave the mama has to give the information, and it's like, all right, cool, we'll let her go down for the crime, but you're not gonna see the end of the month.
You're taking that
You're
one of
going
us.
out,
I was quite surprised that she even got time.
bruv. But come
she
on,
ain't got time.
I'm expecting her not to get anything.
She's got 10 years and she's eligible for parole in 5.
Yeah.
But what I'm
So
saying
she's
to you-
probably going to serve 5 years.
But what I'm saying
for
to you,
killing somebody.
She should have got longer.
Yeah.
But I was
Yeah.
surprised she even. I thought they were gonna.
Oh,
you know
I
what
hear
they were
you
gonna
saying,
do?
yeah,
The police force.
Okay.
They're in this whole team.
gonna
man.
get off.
what if the roles were reversed and he walked into the place thinking it was his house
know
and he
what,
shot
bro.
her?
We know what,
How much years would he have even got a sentence?
We know
or would they
what,
just said to him
bro.
like, see you
They
later?
would have turned up on the scene and killed him.
Yeah,
Right.
we know what. Go on. It's corruption, isn't it? It's corruption at its
Media
finest.
portrayal.
Fucking
Of-
And what I want to say is about this subject is about forgiveness and the fact that his son when he was on his brother
Yeah.
when he was in the courtroom talking, and he said that look, he wants her to turn her right, he wants her to turn her life around, give her life to the Lord, and he forgives her. Now, just me being me, there's a level of forgiveness I have, and I believe I'm a forgiving soul. But when I don't know what it's like to go through the situation that's happened. But what I do know is that you come in and you murk my brother, it's going to take a lot of time for me to even think about forgiving your ass. I want to see serious justice. I want to see different levels of justice, which is not going to happen, obviously, because
I couldn't even begin to forgive because you haven't explained how you've stumbled into an apartment that's not yours. You also haven't explained why you drawed for your weapon.
peak.
And you haven't explained why you didn't tend to him to try and, resuscitate him or help.
Yeah.
So I don't think I could ever forgive you because you're being untruthful.
Yeah. You fucked
You
up.
clearly are.
Just say that you was fucked. You was burning a big spliff, or you snorted some cocaine and you didn't know where you were, and you just took out your gun in a reaction to what you did. And then we can keep it real. But don't try and defend it. And that's the thing with America and the corruption in America. Her lawyers will tell her to say certain things to get her sentence lower. She's part of the police force. So when you're part of a police force, you're in a fraternity. You're part of a society that will protect you and protect each other. Because all of this police brutality things that are going on over there, nothing really happens because they all in this shit together. So it's unfortunate. I just want to say rest in peace.
First, hopefully, I don't know if, hopefully his loved ones, family members, and all that can find some sort of peace with the outcome of what's happened. And man, just
So
keep your spirit alive, man.
Wrap this thing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to wrap this thing up. I could talk for ages, but time is of essence, and I got work, and I don't really want to hang around you, man, too much longer.
Yeah, I kind of got that feeling from when we started recording. To be fair, man.
Kind of had
He's telling me that he's a black man and that, bro, who cares?
And proud. Don't forget the I'm proud bit, bro.
And he likes rainbows and that. That man, they like rainbows.
There's nothing wrong with rainbows, bro. You don't eat Skittles, no? Taste the rainbow. You don't eat Skittles, you know what I mean?
I think they're zippy or something like that.
Bro.
The ones there, bro. But thank you, guys. Maintain. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
I appreciate you being here today.
Yeah, man.
Pause.
I feel it's mad. Like every time you go, everywhere you go, that's gay. Every time you leave, I feel like, I'm gonna miss you. And it was the same when you left. At the end of season 1. Yeah. But what I do want to do, I don't want to say is safe journeys.
Thank you, brother.
Back to Africa.
Thank you.
The motherland. You do your thing. Big up the wifey. Shout out to her.
Yeah.
And obviously, we're gonna talk. We talk anyway.
for sure.
So it's not like
You know what I'm like when I'm over there. I'm posting 24/7. I'm always chatting.
Yeah, actually, less is more, man. If you post less stuff, that'd be much appreciated.
like,
to be fair.
man,
I don't like.
I'm
it's hot every day
literally,
and
Man's putting the
literally.
heating on. I've got no babes to try and get her to take her clothes off, even though the heating's at full. And this guy's drinking coconuts.
Yeah, he's taking a piss.
Speaking to fucking birds and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Don't
nah,
forget the
bro.
pool. Don't forget the pool.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, he got the pool.
Yeah.
He's living his best life. But safe journeys.
Each and every time, man.
Thanks for representing
always.
Anti-Drizzy.
Anti-Drizzy. What's the new moniker? What's it called?
Wild Boy Winters, man.
Wild Boy Winters.
Yeah,
Wild Boy
coming to a
Winters.
city near you.
Yeah. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep
That'd
it.
be
We're
dope.
gonna keep abreast
That
of
energy,
that situation.
Please do, because I'm going to be listening to the podcast. And this guy, he always slips out of it.
Pause.
Like, you ask him a question, pause. And you ask him a question.
I think I answered every question that was asked of me today.
Bruv, there was an episode called Deep Finesse, bro. And that episode typified everything about this Negro. Will
That's like
slide out.
Diddy and Chris
Season two,
Brown.
Deep
Yeah.
Finesse,
And then they put oil in there.
No. You know what?
Like, my dad's from Scotland.
Yeah.
So that's like a fishing town. They're a bit more honest, a bit more raw. Them capital boys, he is Rosso.
He's a capital boy.
Yeah, right? He's from the capital. That's what they like.
That's deep.
That's what they like.
Say that's deep. That was very, 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 very unnecessary. Very unnecessary.
Sorry, we need to wrap this up.
That was very unnecessary. Yeah, man, just cut deep, man. I'm gonna speak to the Prime Minister, make sure he can't come in. But anyway, so maintain each and every time, bro.
Yeah,
it's
man,
nice
always.
Thanks for coming, man.
Meet you, bro.
Trimmer will be back in the next
Big up
episode.
Trimmer.
Safe
Beefer
journeys
boy.
home, Trim.
Shout to Nero.
Shout out to
Yeah, he's out there with him as well.
Big up Trebler, man. Big up to you.
Trebler.
Each and every time, man.
Trebler.
Making us look good at it, bro.
Exquisite lighting.
Yeah.
Professionalism.
Hold on. Who's your Aisha? Shout out to Aisha.
Big up
See,
Aisha.
I'm just gonna wrap up the show and not big her up. Them solo Monday, That's why he's a solo artist. He tried a little group thing, it didn't work out. He went back solo. Them Monday, You know what I mean?
Don't work well with others.
The man said Han Solo.
Hard.
Big up.
Yeah, man.
Don't forget, every fortnight, iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, Podbeam. We're also on YouTube. Search Fast Food Podcast.
Yep.
We're out every fortnight. I want you to thank everybody for coming.
IG,
Big
Facebook.
up to everybody on the IG,
Yep.
and the IG and the Facebook Fast Food Podcast.
Yep.
Much love. I will see you in a fortnight. Signing out. Morgan Heights. Peace.
I just feel now that your mind is gone.
The Fast Food Podcast.